Vivian Bean.
Here.
Brad Cook.
He is going to be late. He probably will not make it to the workshop. He had to pick his son up at the airport, and the plane was landing at 5:20.
Okay. Jan Smith.
Here.
Paul Brown.
Here. Thank you. All right. Consent agenda.
I'd like to pull some things out for discussion. K and M.
Yes, for sure. Get your copy of this, Jim.
Just those two things.
Can I ask about the Xerox Town's convenience stapler? Do we have that on the Xerox machine?
The what now? There's an electric stapler on the top of it.
Yeah, I did know that.
It's a separate little thing sitting on top of it.
Most of them are on there.
See how old I am?
Yeah, so might have been close to home.
I don't need to worry about copies anymore.
We got one right on
Rub
the
it in,
side.
rub it in. Yeah, I like those two sides and all that stuff.
Colors. Yeah, it costs about $10 for the two.
Here. They made one. Got home, they
When I
all over.
was in the army, we didn't have copies. Had to make 7 or 8 problems.
With respect to him, there have been some discrepancies or some concerns over some of the tickets that we've received for fuel, and I would suggest that we table that entire amount until we can compare the tickets received with the AVL and timesheets.
According to my research, there's a whole page of tickets that were duplicates, totaling $132. There are 5 tickets that we do not have Casey's receipts for, and those equal $167.50.
For a total of what? What's the total of those? A couple $100?
$197.
Well, if you
That's about what we.
when you add up all the tickets that was in our packet, they were $534. If you take out the duplicate tickets of 132 and adjust it down to 402. But we don't have matching tickets for $167.50. So the clean amount that could be paid would be $234.50.
Council's wish is to pay that verifiable amount and not hold that until next month.
But we also have 2 tickets that were in Casey's card that we do not have from the gas station.
Rather than table it, why don't we just pull it out for discussion and decide to vote on how much we want to pay, because I hate to.
Pay some of it?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. There's some of it that I would not be okay with for sure, for reasons that we haven't even stated yet. The other one we wanted to pull out was K.
For discussion.
Okay. Anybody got any other questions about the other items?
That Alabama power bill, I'm gonna go back and look at it. Is that just our routine monthly bill is about that much every
Seems a little high.
Actually, last month, it says previous bill payment was $748.66, so it's a little less
A
than the
little less
previous
than
month.
that. Now, we did they finally remove the
No, all we got was one sheet.
one line?
Well, all the bills did not come in, and as they come in, I put them on the back. Sorry.
The 667.50 is for the, looks like it's for this building, it's not the,
It's not the line.
it's not the.
Well, I want to pay.
Say that again?
Well, I want to pay.
Oh, my goodness.
The, street lights, it did come in.
It did come in, it came in after we already made the packing. We got a separate bill from Alabama Power for $100.30, $101.30 for the street lights.
Do you want to add that then as in?
Added is in.
Do you want to add the street lights?
Yeah, let's go on while we're paying bills, let's do, so that's Alabama Power, and it's 101.30.
You make a calculator? Well, no, we're just doing.
Yeah, we'll just put it as a
a.
separate item.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
The sheet doesn't tell us which location.
It's at the top. If you look at the top,
Well, it just says street lights. I'm thinking there was another sheet, and there might not have been, that told us the location of the lights. Because that's how we knew we had one that we didn't need to pay it for. So this does.
If you're talking about the one over there at the old fire hall,
Yes.
it's been cut off.
Yeah. it was
And the
cut off.
reason I know that is because they were, trying to figure out where they can put another light up. So, I know it's been cut off.
And
Also
it-
submitted.
Doesn't mean they weren't filming.
Yes. Planning acceptance, April.
And you guys had a visa come in? So you guys need to that?
Make copies of it.
It's not on the agenda, so.
Yeah, let's add it because this due date on this bill is going to just pass. Yeah, due date is October 28th, so I'll pass this around. It's a Visa bill, and it's what was paid to get the wireless and phone services turned back on $791.13, paid on 9/17/19. So let's add that as O.
Let's pull it out and I'll put it on the consent agenda.
You want to pull it out separately.
Where do you put it? New business, I
Put it
guess.
on the new business. As F, well, yeah, F can be the Visa. And again, the amount is $791.13. I'll pass this around. And then G, what was the other one that we?
West Alabama Mayor.
West Alabama
Association.
Mayors, yes. And that's 777.20.
And the new Comcast bill did come, but I did call and verify today. The only thing that's, you guys got a credit, so it's gonna be for the phones being out for 3 days. They credited almost the entire month, so the only thing that's owed is 49 cents for October.
Oh, very good. So can we go ahead and add that to the consent agenda? Under O for Comcast, 49 cents.
We sure don't want to get a $49 late fee on 49 cents.
So under
Let's add that
O,
as a- yeah, that's
Comcast
fine.
for 49 cents.
Comcast, yeah. Jim,
And you wanted the
I don't know how this
DJ
might,
tickets. What did you want to put that?
Yes, ma'am, that is.
Discussion.
Yeah, let's put that on the new business.
Under new business, H would be the DJ gas tickets.
Okay,
Business H within the gas station.
uh-huh. And we have a bill from Crown Over Standards as well. that has not been taken care of since there are charges on here from May.
We approved part.
You approved the first part of it.
We need to approve the rest of it.
Total amount, $2537.50. The amount that,
Total price, you already, you approved that, this is the new, so that's, this is the total amount.
that's the total due, and part of it's been approved already.
No, this has never been paid. This is the old bill that hasn't been paid.
Okay.
What's the old bill amount?
I'm sorry, I'm showing you. The old bill amount was 23, is that right? Yeah, 2537.50.
$37.50.
I'm not showing you the right one.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said that was the
That's
total
not
amount of the
true.
bill.
He had
No,
the wrong bill.
that's the total.
All right, here's the updated bill.
Okay.
Previous balance that was approved, $2537.50. Current charges, $22.40. That's $2,240.
Since May.
Since May, yeah, that's quite an accumulation. For total balance, $4777.50. And that's itemized if anybody wants to.
And this bill, that would be from May to
That
October,
includes dates from in April
Current.
all the way to current.
April to current.
And the last entry on here is September 25th.
Okay, where does that go?
P,
Let's put that as P on the consent.
Well, what was that, because we moved the appraisal?
Oh, it's Comcast for 49
Oh,
cents.
okay, excuse me, I'm behind a little bit.
Making a lot of
Okay,
adjustments.
And she has it, too.
okay, then.
Crystal, you got this, did you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
4,777.50. Right,
Adjustment.
thank you.
Any other questions on the consent agenda?
in our packet, I'm showing that we need to pay Alpine contracting.
It's on the next page.
Yeah, that's, we had tabled that and,
Okay,
and, that, I did verify that those charges had not been paid. You remember, we received the bill for last month. We had charges for fire extinguisher installation, replacing the faucet on the utility sink in the kitchen, and we thought that those may had already been, paid. We had no record of having paid them, and he still showed them as open invoiced, where he had not billed us for it at that time. The total charge of $695 is replacing the fascia on the car barn where it was ripped down, mounting the fire extinguishers, installing the utility sink faucet, and then $50 of it is replacing light bulbs in the bathroom upstairs and downstairs meeting rooms.
But that's a new business.
Yeah, that's a new
So
business.
are we still on the consent agenda?
We are. She just asked about the.
I was just making sure it was somewhere and I didn't see it on the second page. I do apologize.
Any other questions on the consent agenda?
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
Don't forget about the class I'm required to go to this month.
Bring that up when we ask for your report, if you would.
Yes.
All right, no other questions about the consent agenda. We'll move over to new business. We just talked about Alpine contract. We have a copy of the bill that was in your packet last month, if anybody wants to see it. Has not changed. We tabled the upgrade from B-Tech. We have not improved our knowledge of the budget at this point, although we are making headway. Malia, the person that has come in at Don's request, on Loss's request, has been, she's been here 4 days. And I should have welcomed Crystal officially. She's doing a great job, and had a taxing week for sure, but she's doing a great job, learning a lot. Tire engineers, that's transmission service on George's vehicle. And the next 21 renewal.
That's a .gov domain.
There's that deal.
The bill's one.
Yeah, it's just a Gmail.
Well, it's,
Basically, emails about 5 or 6 from the back of your packet.
It's the, if I'm looking at the same thing you are, it's the, for the renewal of the .gov, it's not for Gmail, it's .gov.
It's for the domain.
Yeah, for the .gov domain.
Correct.
But it came on, the actual document is a Gmail email that came in. Right. Just to go find it. Really close.
It just didn't give us a price. Okay.
See, this is the one that came from, we don't know, I mean, an odd address. So we,
It says it'll expire on
November the 9th. Yeah.
wrong one.
Oh, last month we had that weird request from the college down in South Alabama wanting tax information from the town. I verified with that school and then with the state that is the grant, the traffic grant that we got for the police department to go out and work traffic on. Was it just state roads or any of our roads?
Basically, 216, it's like a click and ticket program.
Yeah. So that's a way that they verify that we're still eligible. I checked with Jim, and he concurred that it was something that was okay to send in. And then the Rebuild Alabama Act, Nancy, do you have that resolution with you for today to set up the?
I saw myself put it in here.
Jim sent me another copy, and I can load up email and get it if we need to. Okay.
Where'd you get this?
Any questions about any of those things? I'll make some copies of that in the break.
I pulled out this stuff, so actually.
You did.
And the reason they credited us the entire, like the phone systems was down for 3 days. And we explained to them that I explained to them that we were in business and had a station upstairs. So they decided to clear the whole for you.
So should.
Thank you. If you're gonna do it to any other bills, we like 40 minutes bills. And actually, I can hand you some of mine if you can do that.
The thing is, this Comcast bill is 49 cents, but this Comcast charge is $791.
Well, the reason, the visa is from back months, I guess, where they were tabling the before, and it added up. That was, I'd have to go and research that.
Well, I wonder, last month, we approved paying the Comcast bill, so this may be the payment of the Comcast bill. And we may not even need to have it on the agenda again.
Talking about the Visa?
Yeah.
That is the payment.
It is, yeah.
That was the payment that we made over the phone.
Okay. So we approved it last
It
month?
was approved to pay, because remember, we went in to try to pay it right then. immediately after the meeting.
I don't know if we need to do it again.
Yeah, we don't need to approve that again, you're exactly right, that's a good
So
catch.
take F off that says.
Yeah, F has been approved, we can,
Unless there's something different, but if the only charge is
That's what they charge us.
that's the only charge on
on
the card, yeah.
Take these off.
Yes, ma'am, take these off, 'cause we,
But paid.
No, we
Yeah, it
approved
was
it.
approved, not paid.
Paid
It was approved.
at last month.
well, gotta pay the lease, sure.
And I did call about this tax that we got, and we are gonna be tax exempt next year, but this was donated to you guys on May the 28th, it was deeded to you.
It's the new piece of property, I'm thinking we've been here for 10 years, okay, that's
Okay,
the
so
new
this
piece
is,
of property.
and how she explained it to me today was, because it's prorated, that you could try to get the money out of them, but it's gotta be paid one way or the other. Next year you won't have to pay it, or it gets bidded off if you don't pay that.
What-
The tax year runs from
Right.
October 1st to September, end of September. You
But
pay
it
the-
was
You pay the ad valorem tax in arrears, so really that should have been prorated, but since it wasn't, it's probably not anything.
$57.60.
It would be more trouble.
Mhm.
More
And this is on
trouble.
the property that was deeded to us
But
from,
you do need to make sure your exempt status is on the property.
Right.
yeah, that's what she was calling about.
So do we need to add that to F to pay it, or do you want to add it to the consent agenda under Q?
No, let's just, let's put it as, under new business,
By the way, I was
in
still.
case somebody has questions
I would
about
have
So
it.
a
that'd
copy
be
of it.
I?
Yeah, just leave that as I.
Mayor, I would have a copy of that deed, I don't have a file, I'm not sure that it's properly recorded, I've never seen it.
Still not, have not.
What would that be?
Tax on deed property?
Get that hand from,
I just need a file,
what's that?
I just need to have it, make sure it's
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah. What's that, can you advise me first? All right, I is going to be the Peyton Cochran tax assessment.
Pass that one down.
Yes, ma'am, I sure will.
How much money?
It's $57.60. And that's going to be I on new business. Any other questions on new business? You've got the copy of the resolution for item E. Again, G is the West Alabama Mayor's Association. And I don't know if there's any penalty to us to not be part of that. That seems like a ridiculous amount of money. I haven't received anything of value that I know of from that organization's mayor. An occasional communication, but it's usually the information that we're already getting from another source anyway. Anything else on new business before we go into department business? Super. With that, George.
Well, it's been busy. We've issued 17 permits in the last month. And the last time I reported to you, I had several of those permits in, and we received around $15,000. And since then, additional permits that came in, which created the 16, plus the one I got over on the other side of town. And that total there is going to be an additional 16,000. And other than that, I'm running around catching up with doing inspections. They were pouring concrete today on 4 lots. So we're steady moving forward. And this month we'll have another final plat coming before the planning commission for additional streets that were completed and paved 2 weeks ago.
I could drive down the road with my coffee, not live on it, and not have to go home and change clothes.
Well, I just
It's
needed
been nice.
patience to give me a minute.
It has been nice.
Anybody got any questions for George? Thank you, sir. Eddie?
Yes, sir. For the month of September, got 5 arrests on warrants, 1 assist or contact, 43 calls in corporate limits, 8 calls on jurisdiction, 4 calls out of the jurisdiction, 2 domestic violence calls, 1 driving under the influence, 1 felony case, 14 incident offense reports taken. We drove 4,089.9 miles, had 12 outside agency assists, 2 traffic accidents, 10 traffic citations, 11 traffic stops, 5 warrants checked, 5 warrants served.
Before he goes into the rest of his report, anybody got any questions about the numbers that he just provided? All right, go ahead.
In 2007, I went through the FBI firearms instructor school for 2 weeks, and a few years after that, I went through a couple of research, and then I was told that, you know, as long as you're teaching your people, you're not teaching outside agencies, that you don't have to do the research. Well, I said, that's fine, save the city some money on the ammo and all that. A post this last year, or this year rather, has changed that. They now say that we do have to do a recert every 3 years. I'm scheduled to go through the recertification the 21st, 22nd of this month. They require 500 rounds ammunition. That ammo will be approximately $150. I've been trying to catch up with Clay at Simmons when we get our ammo. He's had eye surgery and we just been missing each other. But going by the quotes he gave me for the budget, it'd be approximately $150.
And this is to get your instructor certification so that you can continue to certify our officers.
Yes.
So there's no charge for the training?
There's no charge for the two, just them.
And you say it's going to be approximately $150?
Yes, sir.
Put that in as new business J.
For the budget, we figured $300 for 1,000 rounds of 9mm ammo. I need 500 for this. I'll be estimating 150. Mr. Standards, are you going to bring up the noise ordinance?
I can.
We've had some issues with the country club, and I really hate that we're having them because I know that Chris is working hard to make that something we can all be proud of. But they, for a period of time, they moved karaoke outside, I believe, and even where I live, as far away as that is, I could on a couple of nights I could hear it just as plain as if they were in the room with me. And while I believe he's backed off and made the adjustments that I asked him to, initially he did not. And that's from time to time, different noise-related issues come up, and without a noise ordinance, there's not much we can do other than just appeal to somebody's good graces or disturbing the peace charge.
He's
So,
always fully licensed.
well, I said from time to time, Nancy, we could do most anything, whether it makes sense or not.
The way Mr. Standards wrote this up was using the decibel meter for the evidence, to gather the evidence. And I went online today and found decibel meters for like $20.
We were initially going to try to go with just someone's being able to hear it at a certain distance, but that is objective. And then because we were afraid that spending the money on meters would be too expensive.
You can download on your phone.
Now,
iPhones for next to nothing.
there we
There's
are.
even free ones.
So that's even better.
So do we pay for the police officers' iPhones? Would they be the ones doing it?
We do not at this time.
You pay for mine, but
It
the
is,
rest of
it
it
is,
does.
but as we move into the FirstNet or Verizon, whatever we end up going to, if we do, then that would be an opportunity to bring that.
I believe Bass bought one for nothing.
I'm sorry.
I think Bass bought one for very inexpensive.
Yeah, I mean, he found one for $18, and that, I didn't think about the smartphones. The smartphones, would that be admissible if you were actually turning it?
Is there any way to document it?
Screenshot. I mean, somebody make an issue out of it, they make issue out of it. Fancy equipment too.
Yeah, sure they would.
So do we have this ordinance?
Can,
Chief has it, I actually sent it to him because he had sent me
I just copies that.
it's a pretty,
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
it's been tested by many places.
Let's put that on K for discussion.
Well, if it's more than about Hayes, I'd like to table it and get an opportunity to read. And we've never done
That's a
it.
health thing.
Is it a couple of days? We can certainly table it. Let's go and put it on there, talk about it, and then table it if we need to. Ordinance for,
Most of it is exceptions.
Okay.
Construction.
there is exception.
Yes.
Based on time.
Sure.
This is a good opportunity to say, yeah, start before.
I wasn't expecting to come up like this one. I just said, I thought it was for you.
Yeah.
We're putting it in the K and we.
Yeah, K under new business. I'm sorry, Vivian, I was talking, I didn't hear you. He's getting a copy for us right now. Yeah, we'll bring it up and talk about it and then table it. Eddie, does that conclude your report?
Yes, sir, I just want to say that concerning the noise ordinance, I got Chris and his general manager into the office, in my office upstairs. We had talked, and we came to an agreement that they would shut it down at 9 o'clock. If it's outside, they build a stage there, they had band and everything outside the stage. They would move it inside after 9 o'clock if everybody wanted to continue. And we haven't had any more complaints that I know of since then. But we still need to pass this ordinance and at least have something out there that we can hold over to make sure they comply.
We've had other noise-related issues that weren't associated with the country club that this would help with.
I'm on Tammy Drive and I hear it just as plain as day. It is irritating.
I've never gotten as many calls from citizens about anything as I did about that. It was,
And I know that water carries sound too, so.
all right, so that concludes Eddie's report. He'll have those copies for us in just a minute. There's no report from the court. Carol is out ill. We don't have a report from the town clerk either. I did not work with Crystal and prepare that, so I do apologize. But we have the learning curve has certainly been straight up this week. Jim, do you have anything?
No, sir.
Other than pay your bill?
That's important.
Mhm.
I didn't expect the old ordinance, but I can recall on that when it comes up.
Okay.
I've done. We just don't want to use it in the
Okay.
You'll need to someplace up from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, it's come up just even in this term a couple of times about different entities. Any questions for Jim?
Keep up the good work. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I didn't ask any questions for Eddie when he comes back in. Okay.
Thank you.
This is all I thought, I must have been back to my little line at, when we see G. I'm not sure if we see, we definitely need to take time on it. Did he give you a call? Eddie, yes, sir. Give me a copy.
I would look at instead of penalty in this.
Second.
I would look at more penalty in this for repeat offenders.
Okay, that's good.
All right, learners.
Yeah, and some people, if the penalty doesn't escalate, they won't pay much attention to it. All right, moving on to unfinished business. We're looking at the awning for the upstairs patio. Yes, thank you, I'm struggling here. I would assume that the council wish can do the table again when we get to it, but does anybody have any questions about it?
We don't know how it's staying in our budget.
No, that's what I'm saying, we're probably just gonna keep doing that. We'll be talking about the sewer and septic tank.
Thank you.
Did you get the information from Hayden?
From one.
Key from
I have not received it as of yesterday, and I have not checked emails. I'll do that during our intermission. Any other comments about that one, about B, the sewer septic tank? He won't be doing those special committee reports in this particular meeting. I am still looking at I am already at our own meeting, our own council meeting, so. But we still won't be doing 15 in this particular. I did do a good job. Anybody got anything else before we adjourn and take a brief break? You flipping those pages like you got something, Tony?
I was just gonna look to see when the next planning commission meeting is, 28th of October? The fourth day of what? Is that the fourth Monday?
Say that.
Yeah, 28th of October.
All right, guys, let's take a brief break and then we'll convene on the bench here in just a couple of minutes.